The fastest way to get attention online is by jumping on topics that people are already talking about. And in today's episode, I want to teach you how to jump on trending topics to promote your business without it looking like you're trying too hard. The first thing that you have to do is actually start watching content, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, wherever you're at, you have to start watching content. And the closer you can get to trends within your niche, the better, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're in trends within your niche. And as you start to see people posting about the same thing, whether it be the same audio, whether it be the same format, as I'm recording this right now, there was the CEO and HR scandal where they were both married and they were at a Coldplay concert together, or they were married to separate people rather, and they were at a Coldplay concert together as, I guess, two individuals not married to each other, and they got caught on the Jumbotron or on the big screen. And so this is a big trending thing right now that a lot of people are using to promote their business. And you might say, well, I can't believe somebody would use that and whatever.
I cannot believe what I am hearing!
But this is an example for you that people jumped on this trend to talk about their business because clearly the man and woman were cheating on their spouses. And actually somebody asked me a comment about that and said, well, how would I use this for my mobile laser tag company? And I gave them an idea to say, when you catch your wife using another mobile laser tag company at your kid's birthday party. So there it was relatable with the trend, with the situation of the trend where they were cheating spouses, but then also it was able to promote his mobile laser tag company because he was able to jokingly talk about that, but he didn't talk about his company directly, but he was able to still promote his company through a trending topic. So that's what you can do as you're searching for content online and seeing content online that's being the same. You can then take that for your own content and create your own spin on it. And number two, to go into this a little bit deeper, so I gave you an example of how you can take a trend or topic and create it into your own, but you can also take the audio side. So there can be memes that are going out right now like that, which again, this trending thing was, but also there could be audio that you can take, and it's an audio that we see a lot of this more so on TikTok than anything, but that audio may be trending and it may be kind of funny. And actually I did this a while back. This was probably about 2 years ago, and I got I think 12 or 13,000 views on my YouTube short because I took this Peter Griffin, it was Lois I think is her name, the wife, where she's like, Peter, 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 Peter. And I had my first daughter. At that time I only had one daughter, and I had our dog Dexter behind me. So I was trying to push her on the video. So I'm pushing her in her little car thing, and I'm pulling our dog Dexter, and I put a joke, said point of view when your wife is getting mad at the family or something along those lines. And so the audio was already kind of trending, but then I made it funny and personable because here I am, talking about the life of being a husband, having a kid, having a dog, and your wife getting angry. And so you're running outside. And so that audio was also able to then get me a lot of views because of the audio being trending at the time. And now that wasn't necessarily relatable to my service, but it was relatable to me as a person because I am a husband, I am a father, and I like to talk about those things. So it was relatable to my audience. So it's not necessarily always going to be relatable to the service that you do, but relate it to your audience. Do one or the other. If you can do both, great, but at least relate it to the audience you're trying to reach and engage with to create the familiarity, or relate it to your service. So again, you're creating the familiarity around your business. Number three, you can use short form trends, or you can use like text posts. I like to actually take these, interchange both of these. So if I find a video trend, sometimes I like to try and take that trend and create some kind of carousel or something out of it, or vice versa. I find a text-based post, some kind of X or tweet, whatever, and I try and create a video around that. And so I found that when it is popular in one format, it doesn't always become just as popular in the other, but I do find that it does create some popularity and it creates more of a trend for myself. I see more engagement because of using and repurposing that kind of content from text to video or video to text. And number four, basically what we've been talking about here is ride the trend. Find ways to use the trend. I wouldn't say every single post for the next 2 or 3 days needs to be about that, but ride the trend as long as you can, because people are engaged with that. They find it entertaining. They want to see more of it. And so the algorithms are already there promoting that type of content. So why not find ways to make it relatable to you? Again, it doesn't always have to be the business. It can be your personality. It can be who you are as a person, whatever. Just try and ride that trend as much as you can so you can get the viewership and get more recognition and get more familiarity, so that way people will remember you more. And so those are 4 ways that I've really went about using trends to help me create content that gets more viewership and more engagement, which will then down the road lead to me getting more people to look at my content and buy from me.